Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. Well, today we are going to talk about a very mysterious and unusual case of the artificial object known as 2010 KQ that is currently moving through space and heading toward Earth as we speak. So, NASA has reported that an unknown object that is approaching our planet from space is not an asteroid as they originally thought, but is certainly of an artificial origin. Now, this object was originally discovered by the Catalina Sky Survey in May of 2010, and the orbit of the near-Earth asteroid, as they called it, was soon recognized as being unusual, given that it has a period of 1.04 years, a very strange axis and eccentricity of 0.008. Moreover, its motion relative to that of Earth was very comparable, and it remained in close proximity to us for many months before beginning to head back out into space. So this thing made a very close pass to Earth a couple of years ago, and suddenly began heading back into space. Now, NASA, who has been tracking this thing using their asteroid watching service, the Near Earth Object Program, discovered that the object has used no propulsion while it was under observation. However, other space watchers do think that the object did move using some sort of power source at some point due to its change in position and velocity. Here you're seeing a NASA graphic showing the trajectory of the object, and it's all very strange. It kind of reminds you of the Black Knight satellite that we've talked about in past videos, and if you don't know by now, the Black Knight is said to be an artificial alien satellite that is currently orbiting Earth. It possibly may have left Earth's orbit, but what we do know is that it was indeed in Earth's orbit and has been tracked for over 50 years. It has been seen changing position, changing speed, and it was unable to be tracked by ground-based instruments due to the fact that it would constantly be changing its location and speed to the point where they finally lost it. And now we have this object that NASA has no clue what it is, but of course their theory, in which they've told the public, is that it is likely a spent rocket stage that escaped the Earth and Moon system years ago. However, the way this object is moving, and the fact that it came from deep space, orbited Earth, and then suddenly headed back out into space, once again changing its speed and trajectory, makes me think that there could very well be a link with this object to the Black Knight, or for that matter, it's just an artificial object that is changing trajectory and speed by itself. I mean, that in and of itself is mind-blowing. And recent reports have come out that the object was seen heading back toward Earth. And we are still gathering information on that, which will actually come in a part 2 to this video, so stay tuned for that. But again, this gives us just a little bit more proof that these artificial objects are out there. We know that they are out there. It's mathematically impossible that they are not out there. And it's already been said by some pretty mainstream scientists that it's likely at one point or another, or presently, that another alien race has sent probes to other planets, including ours, and could likely be monitoring us as we sit here, gathering information about our planet. In fact, mathematicians in Scotland calculated that, quote, self-replicating alien probes could already have explored our entire solar system and may still be here, albeit undetectable, and are watching us as we speak. Some scientists from the University of Edinburgh, according to a phys.org article, had previously calculated that if a Voyager-sized probe passing through the galaxy picked up speed using slingshots around stars, that it could travel 100 times faster And these new calculations that were reported in the International Journal of Astrobiology expanded this idea of using self-replicating probes in computer models to see how this self-replication would work. So basically, what an advanced alien race likely has done is create these robotic space probes that explore solar systems, explore galaxies in a very short period of time, by creating and self-replicating themselves using interstellar dust and gas, after which the parent and child probes would each set off for a different star, where they would look for signs of life and then self-replicate themselves again, dispersing themselves radially across space. And these scientists found that if there was a fleet of these self-replicating probes in space that could travel just 10% of the speed of light, then they could still explore the entire galaxy in a relatively short time span of maybe 10 million years. And that's only at 10% the speed of light. And 10 million years, as you know, is only a small fraction of the age of the Earth, let alone the solar system, and especially the galaxy. So imagine if these probes were traveling at 99% the speed of light, and how it would only take possibly tens of thousands of years, if that, to map and probe every star in the galaxy, every planet, every solar system in the galaxy. Now, some scientists have said, and I do not agree with this, that the fact that we have not detected or seen any evidence of alien probes in the solar system, which, by the way, again, is false. We do have evidence, and we have detected artificial objects that do change speed and velocity. But that because we have not detected them, that this suggests that there have been no probe-building civilizations in our entire Milky Way galaxy in the last few million years. Well, first of all, if we have detected them, and we surely have, do you honestly think the government is going to tell anybody? And secondly, it's likely that these probes are so high-tech that we are simply unable to detect them. And it's also another possibility that the probes could be programmed to only contact civilizations with a certain level of intelligence that would in turn be able to detect such probes. But again, it all draws back to this artificial object, and it gives you kind of an idea how these things would work. So it's a very interesting story. Let me know what you guys think. Another strange thing that we want to talk about before we end this video is this piece of footage that you're seeing here, which was recorded over Colombia this past week. And I'll go ahead and let you watch this video real quick.
Eso es lo que estoy viendo.
Alright, so as you just saw, a pretty big group of stunned individuals and residents in Cartagena, Colombia on June 30th recorded this, what is being called an Independence Day style mothership cloud. Basically, if you've seen the 1996 alien invasion movie Independence Day, this cloud looks scary similar to the scene in the movie where this massive mothership is coming through the clouds, this huge disk, and we see this large circle of clouds just like we're seeing here. And it almost looks like there's, and you can see like the fiery yellow and orange clouds in the center of this thing, and the residents who were recording this and taking pictures, here are some pictures here, were completely shocked. And a lot of the people there said that they saw UFOs flying around it. Some have said that this was a large cloaked disk surrounded by clouds. Others have said that this was some sort of secret HARP weather manipulation experiment causing these very strange clouds to appear. And so conspiracy theories are running wild, and it's just a really bizarre cloud. So just for that fact, I definitely thought it was worth showing you guys. It's just a beautiful sight, and it's really awesome, really unusual and bizarre. So if any of you were in Colombia and saw this thing, email me. I'd like to get some more info about it, but again, thought it was pretty cool, wanted to show you guys. So again, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you have your own footage, email it to me. My contact info is down in the video description below. Alright, so thanks for stopping by. We'll see you back soon with much, much more, and stay safe.
Welcome back, it's Matt Rogers, Skywatcher, 10:01 AM in the morning here on the 18th of the 5th, 2017. And I'm looking at the NASA cams. Now, they broke down about an hour ago, but they're back up and running again. And you can see that huge reflection, can't you? That. Now, the thing is though, when I checked the NASA cams earlier on to bring these pieces of footage up, I noticed that they were crashing all the time. They wouldn't let me produce this red haze up there in the inner solar system that's reflected on the space station. You can see this clearly, and also the Earth. So the other side of the world are catching this, picking up those huge pink reflections. The red reflections all the time as well, because we've got that brown dwarf star out there, Nibiru as well. These huge planets, these celestial bodies, are very close to our Earth now. We're picking up these other reflections behind those chemtrails. The chemicals you can see in the sky there, in the Earth sky, is not our natural clouds. They're chemtrails. Now I was getting the blue screen all the time. They keep turning it off all the time now. Here's the earlier footage on the NASA cam. I mean, look at all these chemtrails. You can see, can't you? It's just cracking up as the sun's burning twice as much, and you've got that huge reflection there as well. These red reflections are coming from all sides now. We're seeing this now. It's very important because this system is very close. I'm going to go and try the skyline cams, because I tried other cams this morning. They broke down as well. They've crashed. A lot of the internet Ustream cams and beach cams around the world at the moment have crashed. So I'll go back to them later on tonight, but I'm going to try the skyline cams and see what we can find there as well. Because, I mean, look at the amount of trash that they're putting up in the skies. I mean, it's all breaking up now because the sun is just completely erratic. We're being bombarded by these solar flares every day now. This is a Tamariglio cam in Italy. I mean, again, you can see it's so evident what they've been doing early morning in them skies, spraying up there as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a time lapse so you can see what they've done in early hours of the morning through to this time now. I want you to see this piece of footage, okay? So the top left hand corner with the sunrise, you see three objects, three large celestial objects. Watch this. You can see them now on the screen, and as the sun rises, you can see them running across and disappear. 1, 2, 3. Did you see that? Let's run through the cam again and you can see this. As the sun rises, watch on the screen. You can see those huge reflections. Okay, watch this go past. 1, 2, 3 on the screen, disappears. Let me go through that again for you. Okay, we're going to go through it one more time. Can you see this? Watch this. There they are. There's the object, the sun, and then it just goes and disappears. Gone. Just one more time for you. You can see this, can't you? Watch this. It's a huge reflection there in the center of the screen. Can you see that? And then it disappears. This is a Barcelona cam on a time lapse. Look at the chemtrails that have been thrown towards the celestial body, the sun, as the sun's rising through the sky. And you'll see a black chemtrail as well on the screen. And look at all the trash and people going to the beach and enjoying their holidays as the military is spraying their skies. How wonderful they are. I mean, watch this. See that black chemtrail then? I mean, all the haze and the poisons that are being put towards our sun because we have that brown dwarf star Nemesis that's with it now, heading towards us. We're next. It's just a matter of time. I don't know the time and day, but I just know that this is real situation, and this is what they're doing. They're hiding that we can't look up at the skies. They want to cover it all the time. Look at the red haze now. This is the opposite side on the other Barcelona cam. You can see again those black chemtrails and the horizon. You can see that they're firing those chems towards the sun. And look at the haze already. I mean, it's a beautiful part of Europe, Spain, and it's all being trashed. It's all being poisoned up there, isn't it? I mean, the land is just dim, and we have got them objects up there. There's no doubt in it. This is what they're doing. This is why they are spraying them skies. It's because the sun is being agitated by its companion star, Nemesis. We've really got to start seriously thinking what to do and how to prep for this situation, because Nibiru is out there now. It's very close to our Earth now, and they keep pumping our skies all the time to hide the evidence, to hide the truth. Here's another object that comes up on the screen to the right hand side. You'll see this. It goes downwards. It flashes and goes downwards. You'll see this. Comes up in a second. To the right side, flashes. There you go, and it's going downwards. Can't be the sun. The sun comes up from the left hand side. Something else up there. Just crazy, isn't it? Let's have a look at it again. You can see this on the right hand side. It comes up. And then it goes downwards. Watch this. See the redness? Goes down. Something else is out there. It's not that simulator and that white hot looking sun, is it? It's very red. And this is also, it's called the Solvay cam, and this is in Italy, and the timestamp there would be 11:25. And as you can well see, those chemtrails, and also the dimness of the land. You can see this on the sand reflection, and those poor people out there that just enjoying their day. They don't realise what's going on. They need to be open to this whole situation, because they're breathing it all in. Everybody is breathing chemtrails all over the world now. We're all seeing this, aren't we? Let's do a time lapse on this video for you. Can you see how the natural clouds are being burnt away? There are natural clouds that we had seen in the past, in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. They're just being burnt away now as the sun's burning twice as much. And those chemtrails are there to try and protect us, but they're just trying to cool the Earth's atmosphere down. So we're seeing the evidence all the time, aren't we? So again, I urge everybody to prepare for this event. We're seeing the evidence all around us. They are spraying our skies all the time to hide what's going on up there in space. There's a lot of chaotic space weather happening right now. A lot of trash, a lot of asteroids, meteorites, comets, everything is being thrown about out there now in space. It's a death zone. We can't keep burying our heads in the sand. We can't be the ones sat on the fence with this. We need to stand up, and we need to be awake to the whole situation now. Because again, the powers to be, they will not disclose this to the massive public. They don't want mass panic. At any point in time, in the next minute or second or day, we don't know exactly when, nor do they. The military, NASA haven't got a clue. But one of those huge CMEs, mass injection, could head to our Earth and cut right down, finish with the power grid. It could blow the power grid and cause huge problems to us. We will have no electricity, no power to run our fridges and our cookers, and we need to really prepare for this. Prepping is very important, because today, this morning, in the UK, Northern Hemisphere, the sun is just beating white hot. But again on the land it's very dark. Very, very strange. Things are flashing up there. I mean, the sun does flash. It's been flashing for months. These blasts are just, it's a furnace up there, it really is. And they are still hiding it from the members of the public. They don't want people to know. The opportunity that we only get is the Soho cam, the live cam, where they put the disc in front of the sun. They won't turn the cameras around on the International Space Station. This is what they need to do. They need to turn them around so we can see those heavenly bodies in front of the sun, and that'll be it. We can then just start preparing for this. I'm going to do another video later on today. I've got things to sort out. I apologise for this video being short, but I'll be back again later on, and respect to all of you. But it's so important that we stick together and be strong as a community. So take care, and I'll be back again shortly from Matt Rogers.